How's it going, boys? It's Monopooma here, and today we've got another guide introducing Pooma's speed guides. Today we're looking into the fourth member of the Star Hunters, Firefly. I'll be looking into everything I can about Firefly and doing my best to make it fast and informative. So let's hope I don't stutter too much. And also, if you enjoyed today's video, hit follow and sub. Alright, let's get to the guide. A quick introduction into Firefly is that she's a member of the Star Hunters, and she is known as Sam. She's a genetically modified weapon to fight against the swarm. She experienced accelerated growth, but a tragically short lifespan. She then joins the Star Hunters in a quest for a chance at life. And here we are. Now we're back in Pentaconi with Firefly as she tries to help the Trailblazer in their missions. Firefly is a 5-star destruction unit who will specialize in having high attack stats and a break effect. Quickly looking into her abilities, her normal attack deals fire damage equal to Sam's attack. Her skill consumes Sam's HP equal to 40% of Sam's HP and regenerates a fixed amount of energy equal to 100%. Now, if Sam's HP is sufficient, his HP will be reduced to 1% using the skill. This also enables the unit's next action to be advanced by 25%. For her ultimate, upon entering the complete combustion state, advances Sam's actions by 100% and gains enhanced basic attack and enhanced skills. The user will have increased speed by 10% and will use the basic attack and or enhanced skill, increase the unit's weakness break efficiency by 50%. There will also be a countdown timer for the complete combustion state, very similar to Robin's song, and the count has a fixed speed of 70. Her talent, the lower the HP, the less damage received. When HP is 20% or lower, the damage reduction reaches its maximum effect. Effect resistance increases about 10% if energy is lower than 50% when the battle starts. Quickly, her technique leaps into the air and moves about freely for 5 seconds, which can be ended early by attacking a plunging attack. When the duration ends, Plunge immediately attacks all enemies with a set area, so enemies in that set zone that she has for herself, everyone will be attacked and will be applied a fire weakness to all enemies. Now, quickly, heroes and light cones. There's literally just one you need to grind for. The newest one that came out, the Iron Cavalry against the Scourge. 4-piece. If the wearer's break effect is 150 to 250 or higher, it will ignore 10 to 18% of the enemy's target defense when dealing break damage to them. But if you cannot do that, do defeat with Shooting Meteor. It will give you some extra break effect if you're struggling to get that final percentage. Her best planar ornaments, the Forge of the Vat Word Lantern, increase the wearer's speed by 6% when the wearer hits enemy targets with fire weakness. But another alternative, you could just use the Kingdom of Banditry, increase the wearer's break effect by 16% when the wearer's speed reaches 145 or higher. Now, her light cones. Go for her main one if you have the money for it. Metamorphosis. Increase the wearer's break effect by 60% when the wearer deals break damage to an enemy target. The target affected with routed receive about 24% increased break damage from the wearer, and their speed is lowered by 20%. So it's going to be really good for someone like Firefly to be able to do more damage. But if you can't get this and your gacha luck is actual dog ass, go for the alternative light cones. On the Fall of the Aeon and the Liable Promise, Nowhere to Run, Something's Irreplaceable, the moles welcome you. Her Eidolons, in my opinion, you can get away with E0. But if you want to go for E1 or E2, in my opinion, they're probably her best ones. E1, it will give Firefly an enhanced skill, ignoring defense, and will not consume any skill points. This is going to be really good for managing your skill points and making it more manageable for your other units. Her E2 is also really good. It's best stopping point for spenders. Firefly can now get extra turns if she defeats an enemy or inflicts a weakness break. Kind of the same as Sela when she defeats an enemy. And her E6, if you're a fucking gacha whale, it will provide a strong upgrade to Firefly's toughness damage during complete combustion, which will help inflict weakness break on enemies at a much faster rate. Now, I would recommend for her stats, break effect, 360% or above during combat. Attack, 2600 or above, and her speed 150. Now, that's 360% in combat to deal the maximum amount of super break damage. It'll be really beneficial for her. Now, having that 2600 attack is recommended just so you can get that huge boost of 64% of break effect with Firefly. And her 150 speed is an ideal, area for Firefly since it provides her with a lot of turns. Now, her team, free to play. Firefly, Trailblazer, Imaginary, Asphalt, and Lynx. Pretty self-explanatory. Now for her Super Break team, which is going to be her main team. For his team, Firefly as your main DPS. Trailblazer, Imaginary, Ron May, and Gallagher. Firefly and Trailblazer are very straightforward for being able to deal super break damage. Ron May will provide more break effect and can extend the duration of weakness break to give everyone more turns during super break damage. For healing, you can just use Gallagher. He also does a lot of weakness break damage with his ult and his enhanced basic attack. And that's it for Firefly. I'm not gonna lie, this video, I'm cutting it short because I'm sick as fuck. I don't sound it, but oh my god, I want to die so badly. In my opinion, I would highly recommend going for Firefly. She's a really good free-to-play break unit. And I think she would be crazy broken, just like someone like Boot Heel. With her ult playing this kind of the same as like Robin's ult, has like that timer with his set speed. It's going to lead to a lot of possibilities with a lot of future break teams. Since it looks like Honkai's going to that break team route at the moment, with all these new characters coming in that are doing break effect. You got Boot Heel, Trailblazer, and you also now have Firefly. But I'm gonna cut the app. I want to lay in bed and cry and sleep. Thank you very much for watching. That's been me. Talk to you boys later, and peace.
Somebody tell Lil Nas X that I'm trying to do anal sex. That grey tracksuit is getting undressed. I want some big dick in my neck.